Hey guys, happy December. I hope that you guys are having an awesome month. I definitely left Christmas shopping a lot later than I normally do, so today I went out and got to it, so I'm feeling better. I was a little stressed, but it's my favorite time of year. I really like summer, but December is one of my favorite months. I love just sitting in front of the Christmas tree with those are the only lights on. Just feels so warm and cozy and all the Christmas music and getting a little bit of time off of work. It's just a really nice time of year, getting to see a lot of people that maybe you might not see a lot, but just kind of seeing everybody together is just fun. So it's already monthly favorites time. I can't believe how many, even just how many of these I've done. It's fun and I really am enjoying it. I hope you are too. So let's get right into it. So these are my monthly favorites from November. I'm sharing my favorite things from entertainment, beauty, food, and kind of miscellaneous. I've been playing around with the categories a little bit. I feel like I kind of just change them to what fits the month more. But let's jump right in. So for entertainment, I have been watching HGTV probably more than I've ever watched it before, and I'm loving it. It's a channel that I can just put on and just watch for hours and hours on end. So we started watching Moving the McGillivrys with Scott McGillivray. I definitely missed a few episodes, but we watched the majority of it. Kind of caught it when it was doing repeats other times of the week than when it was actually on. But it was him and his wife. Basically, they moved out of their house that was too small and were finding their forever home, and then they found it, and then I think the brick on, I missed the very beginning of it, but the brick, there was something wrong with it, so they just ended up tearing it all down and building a huge monster house. And so each episode was them finishing a room in the house. So they did it room by room, which was an interesting way to do it. And they ended up selling their house, and then they were living in their guest quarters kind of in the basement of their house. So it was interesting, and they have 2 kids. But it was their house was over the top. It was a monster. But it was cool to kind of see them some of it was just crazy ridiculous. They have a kitchen that has a really nice all the appliances and 2 islands and stuff, and then they have a pantry, and there's a fridge in the pantry and a sink in the pantry. It was kind of it was cool to see somebody who can have it all, actually seeing it all. It was just crazy. Just over the top crazy, but I enjoyed it. And they were funny. I don't remember, I can't remember jokes or anything like that, but they were pretty funny. It was an entertaining show too. So we watched a bunch of that. And then the other thing is, that I am a huge Gilmore Girls fan, so you can imagine how excited I was for the revival to come back. So Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life. It came out on November 25th. I watched 3 of the 4 episodes on the 25th and finished the first one in the morning on the 26th. So each episode was a season. It started with winter, spring, summer, fall. It had a ton of people from the original series. I'm going to try not to give any spoilers, but a lot of people came back. I know, just based on my reaction, I was most excited to see Christopher. I squealed and was flipping out. I don't know, I just love him. I don't know where it came from, but I really liked seeing him. And in regards to the final 4 words, it happened, and then it ended, and I burst into tears. I was not expecting it. I just it was I went into shock, and I went through the 5 stages of grief. I had started watching the original, from the pilot. I started watching it a couple days before because I had just finished Friends. I had a couple days and I needed some Gilmore Girls, so I was watching that. But after I finished it, I couldn't even go back to it. I just was in such shock that I just needed a break from it, needed time for it to kind of sink in and to absorb it. I feel like there's still like a bunch of things that I missed because it was like, how many hours? Each episode was an hour and a half. So 6 hours? I could be doing bad math, but however many hours, like it was like so much to take in that I feel like when I'm ready, I'll go back to Gilmore Girls and then watch it all the way through and then watch that at the end. I thought it was really good. I really do hope that there's more. I think that if Sex and the City can get 2 movies, Gilmore Girls can get more. It was set up that there could be more. I think a lot of fans have come to the series since it was put on Netflix, and I think that because so many people were in it, they're willing to, that I really hope. I'm like trying not to keep my hopes up, but I think like there could be some money involved, so I think that will hopefully happen. If you watched it, let's try and keep it spoiler free. It's been like a couple weeks, so hopefully anybody who's watched it, who wanted to watch it, has watched it. But let me know who you were most excited to see, because I, like, Christopher hands down, like, freaked out. But I really enjoyed it. It was very emotional, like, made me laugh, made me cry. Ethan was a trooper and watched it with me, and I've been talking to him about it because I, like, needed to talk to somebody about it. But that's entertainment. For beauty, I have to admit I bought this probably over a year ago, and I really only started to use it now. It's my eyelash curler. It's by Shiseido. I didn't really, like, I've never had an eyelash curler and just kind of didn't really, like, why do you need that? Well, you have mascara, but, like, it does make a difference. I've been really bad, and I, like, went to the eye doctor in April and was like, yeah, I want to try contacts, but only, like, for once in a while. And I have yet to go back to actually, like, try putting them on, because when I went to the eye doctor, he, like, put them in my eye, and, like, that freaked me right out that, like, I don't know, but I feel like this is kind of a step to, like, getting used to have my fingers, like, near my eye, I guess. Well, it's open too. I don't know. I'm probably just making excuses, but I do find that it makes a difference, and I'm happy that I've been using it, and I just feel like it does a good job, and I have, like, replacement pads for it, but it was a good buy a year ago that now I'm using every day. For food and drink, when we went to Walt Disney World, we tried Garden Grocer for the first time. So it's like a grocery delivery service that you get delivered to your resort. So you can, like, it's a grocery store that you can order whatever. So we ordered a couple different things. It didn't really go the way we expected, but that was, like, on our part. It wasn't like the service was bad or anything like that. Just my sister's on a puree diet, and so I thought that we were going to take breaks during the day so we could, like, grab a quick service meal and bring it back. We brought her a little blender with us, and we got milk so that we could puree stuff, and that didn't really end up happening, so we did have stuff that ended up going to waste, but that's okay. It was a good experience too, like, I would recommend them. But anyways, when we bought groceries, I wanted a little bowl of these because it reminds me, like, we don't have them in Canada, and so got them in the States, and then my mom said just get a whole box, so I got a box of Fruity Pebbles. I've been, like, slowly enjoying it. I don't want to waste, like, I don't want to run out, so I don't know. I like them. They remind me of tricks that we had in Canada when I was a kid, and it's not, like, the ones that you get now is, like, swirls, that it's all the flavors mixed in together, but these were, like, the individual, like, fruits, I think, and the taste is similar, but I like them. I don't get them very often, so I think it's an okay treat, but I have been enjoying those. The other thing is, I mentioned a while ago, I got a kind of like taster set from David's Tea that had a bunch of different ones, and I thought I would mention my favorite. It's called Alpine Punch, and it's, like, the first one from that I've actually used up. So it's kind of, like, nutty. I put a description of it in the blog post, so you can check that out. I'll put a link below. It has like cinnamon and ginger, and it's like nutty and fruity, and it's just very like wintry and warm and makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. But Ethan really liked that one too. There was one that I kept thinking was that one, but then it turns pink, and that is not it. It's Alpine Punch that was my favorite. Now to miscellaneous. Obviously, like my monthly favorite winner is going to Disney World. It's, what is it, the 10th today? Like, no, it's the 11th. So like this time last month, we came home on the 12th? It's been like almost a month. I try not to think about like, oh, this time last month I was here, because that'll just make me sad, but I've been home for a while and I'm sad, but I am enjoying, I hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs. They're going up every Friday. I've been working hard on editing that, so that's kind of like getting me through. It's like reliving it, and seeing things over and over again. But that was like top of the month for me. It was really cool to be there like when the Christmas decorations were going up. We still didn't get to see everything, but that's okay. Just have to go back again. Another favorite that I got, this was actually a gift, so I'm not sure where they're from, but I wanted to share them with you. It was an engagement present from my like parents' friends. I call them aunt and uncle. But there's some mugs for me and Ethan, and it says Mr. Right and Mrs. Always Right, and I just think they're so cute. And then the handles make a little heart, like they're a little more curved up here than normal. But I just think they're so cute, and so I can't wait to use those. But they're just something fun, and it's cute, and Ethan's gonna learn that that is the truth. So that was something that I enjoyed this month. Another favorite is sitting back there, Cogsworth. He does tick, like I've heard him in the morning, like Ethan gets ready before, like he starts work before me, so he's up, and I'm kind of like not in a really deep sleep, but I am still sleeping when he leaves. But like I've found that I've heard him a little bit in the morning, but it's like I can't hear him right now. But he is one of my favorites. I just think he's so cute, and just like seeing him on my desk just brings a smile to my face and makes me happy, so he was definitely worth it. And the last thing for this month, now that I'm engaged, I've been like diving slowly into the world of wedding planning. It's definitely overwhelming. I'm the type of person that like I didn't really want to plan anything before we were engaged. We had talked about it a little bit, but I didn't want, like I wanted to kind of wait for that because I felt like we were going to have a bit of a longer engagement, that we would have lots of time to think and plan everything and research and everything like that. So kind of as soon as we got engaged, I go, okay, now I need to learn about stuff, because I've never planned a wedding before. I've never been, like, I was a flower girl when I was how old, but I've never been in a wedding party. I haven't been to a ton of weddings, so I feel like I'm the type of person that I want to have all of the information before I can make a decision. And so I'm trying to learn all of the information now so that I can make a decision. But you guys know that I love Lauren Conrad, and so one of the first things I did when I got engaged was go onto her blog. She got married a couple of years ago, that I knew she'd have stuff. I kind of seen it like when she posted it, because I've been following her for a long time, that I knew she had a lot of like wedding tips and tricks and posts and stuff like that. So like I went and I read everything. So that was fun. But if you guys have any advice or any resources or anything that you want to let me know, please let me know down in the comments below, because I want to know everything. But I don't want to like bombard you guys with like, I'm planning a wedding, but I am planning a wedding, so I'm gonna try not to like share like a ridiculous amount of wedding related things and monthly favorites, things that I've been reading and stuff like that, but I'll try to keep maybe like one a month or something like that. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but I thought I would share that. And like she has a bunch like of other topics that she talks about on her blog, and I read her blog. But I definitely like read all that specific stuff this month. So I hope you guys enjoyed my monthly favorites, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of December, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Bye!